William Hunt Savile Row sponsors the Trilby Tour, the perfect gentleman's playground.
This week on the Trilby Tour, a metal worker, a sparky and an ice cream man compete against another 150 or so amateur golfers to try and become Champion of Yorkshire. After several years away, the Trilby Tour returns to the beautiful Yorkshire Wolds and the fabulous course at the KP Club. Trilby Tourians have just 2 events left to qualify for the World Championship final, so tensions are high, nerves are stretched, and dairy-based iced confections are available from a van near the clubhouse. Coming up on the show, we have all the best of the play from a day on the rolling hills of the KP. The best 4 players of the day face off over 3 holes in one of the most intriguing playoffs we've ever seen. And as always, we'll make time to enjoy the worst play of the day in Rogues Gallery. Hannah Wilkes will be talking to the players on the first tee, but now here's our commentator, Mr. Rob Lee.
Thanks, Matt. Yes, it's 6 years since we've been to the KP Club. It's in the Yorkshire Wolds, beautiful part of the world, looking over the Vale of York. KP short for Kilnwick Percy. Town of Pocklington is close by, and a Buddhist monastery where these Trilby Tourians have been frequenting before they get to the first tee. Here's Hannah.
Thanks, Rob. Now, Ricky, your first time at the Trilby Tour.
First time, yeah.
You seem a little bit nervous.
Just a touch on first tee, yeah.
Yeah, the leg is shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're feeling nervous. What brings you here today? Why did you want to get involved?
A few of my friends have played and said it was a really good day, so.
Excellent. Well, we're starting the day right by interviewing on camera and making sure you get nice and nervous. How's the golf at the moment?
It's a miss.
Right.
It's a miss. We've
How
got newborn twins, so it depends on how much sleep I've had.
So you're blaming the bad golf on newborn twins. Well, first of all, congratulations.
Thanks.
How newborn are we talking?
8 weeks.
Okay, so you're at max sleep deprivation at this point.
Yeah.
So you're just hoping that sleep deprivation holds out and you get round?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
And also, actually, think about it, this could be a perfect opportunity to have a little nap.
You
You could just bin off the golf and go find a sunny spot and have a little sleep. But good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, Woolly Park Golf Club in Wakefield is going to have 2 new junior members fairly shortly. This is the first tee shot for the 16 handicapper. It's a wild one. Well, he can always blame the nights he's stayed up feeding a pair of bairns.
Yet another debutant. Today is very much the day of the debutants here at the KP Club. John, welcome. What brings you here today?
Well, play around a golf, hopefully, have some fun.
That was the obvious answer, I'll give you that. Yeah, shouldn't ask stupid questions. What made you sign up?
Well, I've watched it on the TV for years and I just thought it would be an interesting experience to come and actually try it rather than poo-poo all the others.
You seem very relaxed for a newbie.
Well, there's no point getting too worked up. Chances are you're not going to do very well, so you might as well just come and enjoy the day.
Write yourself off before you even get started.
No. If something good happens, that's great, but the main thing is enjoy the day.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
John Dick and Chris O'Connor Jr. separated at birth, I fancy. I bet the swing's not the same. It isn't. And this is down the right. Oh, hang on, Mr. Tree. Do something. That's okay.
Well, last year, this man, Paul Jenkinson, got to the playoff.
That's right, yep.
At the Championship of Yorkshire. Not at this course, but can you do it here again?
Well, I hope so. I've played here a couple of times in the run-up to this. and I'm really looking forward to it. Form's good coming into it. Been playing well the last couple of weeks, but before that I was useless. So hopefully the right man will turn up today.
It could change at any time. That's the joy of golf. What about your game is so strong? Because you look very happy with it at the moment.
Well, yeah, my iron play's okay. My tee shots is the thing that's letting me down. So if I can get it off the tee today, then I think I'll have a good chance.
So many people say that, like it's just that simple.
It's not that simple.
So you've played this course a couple of times.
Yeah.
Where can you make up the points, and where do you need to be on the lookout for hazards?
Yeah, the par 3s aren't too bad here, to be honest, but it's the par 5s that are really tricky. I think the Stroke Index 1 is over 600 yards, one of the toughest in the area. So I'll be looking out there for sure.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Well, good luck to Paul. A lot of alliteration going on today. We've had Woolly Park in Wakefield. This is Hessel Golf Club near Hull. Oh, and that's the swing of a champion, if ever I've seen one. Look at this. Straight down the manicured hey diddle diddle.
Rob, we have finally got someone with a bit of sporting pedigree on the Trilby Tour, although, Craig, not necessarily golf, is it? Craig Fagan, former Hull City star amongst other Premier League teams. How is the golf?
Average. You know, it's just a different type of sport, but I enjoy it, so I thought I'd give it a go.
It is a very different type of sport. Is there anything you can take from your football skills and apply to golf at all?
A little bit. Obviously, you play in front of a few people playing football, but I can imagine there's probably more here watching me play golf than there was football. But no, it is similar. A lot of concentration. Like I say, just here to enjoy the day, if I'm honest.
How is your game? What's good about it? What's bad about it?
We all have good and bad days. I had one the other day, which was horrendous. Didn't need that coming into this today, but off the tee, I'm not too bad, so I'm hoping that can help on a long course like this today.
Have you played here at the KP before?
I have before, yeah. Obviously, living in the area, I've played here a couple of times. So played last Friday and didn't do too bad, so hoping it continues today.
Well,
We'll
good
see.
luck.
Thank you.
Sheringham, Sharp, Gascoigne, Fagan, they all turn up to the Trilby Tour, the footballers. Oh, he's an athlete. Still in great shape, now coaching at Hull City after a busy playing career. And that is another excellent tee shot. Lovely start. Man to watch, perhaps.
Well, I'm with John Samuel, and John, you're playing off scratch today, which I think makes you the lowest handicapped golfer at the Championship of Yorkshire. No pressure.
No pressure at all, but it's starting to build as I'm looking at the first tee, yeah, certainly is.
Have you played around here before?
Yeah, but not for a long time, so it's just trying to get the memory bank going a little bit on which holes go which direction.
Okay. Well, you must fancy your chances with your scratch.
I mean, with the 3/4, obviously it makes no difference to me, so it gives me a slight advantage over the rest of the field, yes, but...
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Well, scratch golfer spends a lot of time on the fairways, that's for sure. Not so much time working. Oh, that's quality. That really is. And a little check bounce as well. Just hanging on. Here you come. Stay on the fairway. Stay on the fairway. Back out to John Dick. 9 points through the first 5 holes, so he's going along all right. Here's John, playing off of 8. Spin, grip, go in. Wasn't bad, was it? That's a marvellous shot. Putt for 2 coming up. Paul Jenkinson, Hessel Golf Club. As long as you know we're near Hull, you can say Hessel. Otherwise, it's Ezel. That's where he's from. The Hull man. Stay there. It's a very good shot. Not a big target. Quite a small little green, so anywhere on there you got a birdie putt. Craig Fagan, 20 points through the first 11 holes. Not bad. With a little tweaking, he could get himself in the frame. What a shot this is. What a golf shot. Out of position. Dick for the 2 at the 6th. This will tidy up the old scorecard. Quite awkward. Longer length of fringe behind. It was a good effort. 34 points. At this point, leading in the clubhouse after some tricky play. Now we saw Fagan approach the 12th with verve and skill from the left-hand rough, almost in the fescues. Does he convert? No, he doesn't convert. No, he doesn't. Have to settle for a par. Jenkinson's birdie putt. 9 points. Little turbo boost coming here on the scorecard. Round you come. Go on. Oh, well read, well hit, well putted. 35 points at the end of his day. New clubhouse leader. Here's Samuel's second, going for the green at the 12th. The only par 5 in the back 9. Stroke index 2. But he doesn't get a shot here because he's off level. This turning from right to left. That's a marvellous shot and a great strike. Stay there. Yeah, eagle putt. That's to come. Ratcliffe's tee shot at 6. 5 holes played. If he was level par, it'd be 10 points. He's got 8 points. Needs to improve. Oh, he's got a rock hard bounce there. Checked on the second. Take it all day long. It's a fine shot down breeze, that. Samuel for the eagle after a brilliant second. 22 points level for the day. And that's one of those little tricky, nasty ones you don't want for a birdie. Ratcliffe quickly to the 6th and his 2. It's not forthcoming. 38 points though. Improved after that somewhat. Best score in the clubhouse at this stage. To Hannah.
It's the one and only reigning champion of Yorkshire, Peter Ferris. Peter, you did brilliantly last year to win that championship, but it all went a bit pear-shaped at the final, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm still having counselling for that, thank you. It was a tough day, but a thoroughly enjoyable one at that, and I'm here today to get back to Hull to turn it all around.
Just summarise what happened for us.
Just nothing. That day I couldn't hit a ball for love nor money. It's like I'd never played before, and I just couldn't do anything. Just a horrible, horrible day. But hey-oh, we have them.
It's hard to defend a Trilby Tour Championship title, but are you feeling confident that you can do that here today?
I am, yeah. I've had a nice walk around this morning. Nice open course. I've played the course. I think it suits my game. So yeah, I'm confident and I'm playing well. So at the minute, so yeah, I'm hoping to be there or thereabouts at the end of the day.
How does it suit your game?
I have a left to right shot, so anything that comes out left comes back in, and there's a lot of holes like that today. So hopefully I'll get over the nerves and get qualified for the playoffs.
Don't be nervous. You are the champion. Strut up to that first tee.
Yes, I'll give it a good go.
Walk tall.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you. Right.
Well, it's a reluctant strut for the champion of Yorkshire. Here he starts on his journey to get back to Hull, the Riviera of the East. We'll find out how he gets on when we come back after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground.
Welcome back to the KP Club in beautiful Yorkshire Wolds, or the beautiful Yorkshire Wolds, for the William Hunt Trilby Tour Championship of Yorkshire. Everybody's teed off. The best score in the clubhouse is Ricky Ratcliffe with 38 points. Quite a target for the rest of the players to get to. So back out there. This is Philip Burmer, Watertown Park Golf Club in Wakefield, another WW. And is he wrestling with this one? He is. More like WWF. Girls, watch the girls, watch the girls. Andrew Williams at the 6th. Wearside and Sunderland, they're going well. They're trying to get back into the championship this year. A ray of light in the Stadium of Light. Okay, chipping and putting. That's next. Pete Ferris, 168. 2 par 3s in the last 4 holes. This is the first of them. And this is just front right. It's not a bad spot. Don't really want to be over the back. Burmer at the par 3 ninth to close out the front 9. Needs a chip and a putt. Oh, it's not going to be a chip and a putt. Might be a chip and an explosion. Second shot at 6. Dinky little chip. It was far too dinky.
It's pretty good.
It's less dinky now. Toying with it. Now we talked about the chipping and putting prowess of the Ferris. Living up to his massive reputation as a short game guru. 31 points for Peter. DNQ on this occasion. We'll see you when you come back. Another time. Burmer's third. Struggling now at the 9th. Just trying to help that one up onto the green. And the next one needs surgery. Major surgery. Andy Williams for the par at 6. And he's level par on the golf course at the minute. Excellent putt. How did he finish? Well, almost there for Andy. 34 points. Playoff position at the minute, but that's going to struggle. Burmer's 4th at the 9th. Oh, he's read it well. Oh, he's read it well. Turn that into 35 points for the Burmer. That is also currently in a playoff position.
Well, thanks, Rob. Well, I'm here with William Hunt. And Will, how great is it to be back at the KP in the sunshine?
Well, when Ashley rang up, I went, Ashley from KP, Kilnwick Percy. It was hard to say no, wasn't it? You know, when the KP comes knocking, you got to answer. And it's great to be back. Well, 6 years since we've been here. The course has matured beautifully. I know the guys that run this place. I know the place have put an awful lot into it. You know, the development you see when I came here today. You know, I was like, wow. And it's you know, the way it's come on. Same people, same fantastic atmosphere. Just everyone knows this thing a little bit better, and it's going to be great today.
We're loving it already. We've seen some good scores coming through already.
Scores are very good considering, and people are a little bit intimidated by the course because them greens are not big and they're sort of a bit upturned saucery, so a bit of bump and run to get it in. But any good scoring today will be well earned.
It certainly will. William, thanks very much.
My joy.
First look at somebody from the Jean Renaud family. This is David. Tee shot at the 6th. Now the ball strike off the club face sounded good. It was good, but it was wide. Ahead to 9. And Peter Raybo. Second Trilby Tour event. Harrogate Golf Club. That's not too far away. It's probably nearer than where that one's finished. Coming down the last, up and over the top of the hill at 18, par 4, 414 yards. Craig Fagan to finish in style. And that'll take a bit of getting up and down as well. Very much tipping down towards that pin position from there. Yes, I should have done that. Just that. Jean Renaud. Come on. It'll come round now. Settle. Oh. One of those. Pretty straight putt from there. It's the only good thing about it. Raybo from wide at 9. 15 points so far. And a little chip and run through the rough. Probably wasn't the best plan of action. Fagan. Birdie chip at 18. 34 points. Very useful total. Needs this to be very tidy. Come on you come. That's a marvellous chip. If he can just knock that in. Jean Renaud. Par putt. Said it's pretty straight. He hit it straight. He holed it. 35 points for David. Playoff position right now. The long, lonely wait. Raybo's chip came up onto the fringe. So for the par at 9. Back and through. It's just back and through. 36 points. He improved. Very good. You know that 38 points is leading right now. You really need to be in the red, I fancy. Craig Fagan to finish it off. 34 points. It's been a good day. Even par, 36 points for Craig Fagan. Currently in that tricky playoff position. We will see. Amazing views of the Vale of York. Now it's time to find out from Hannah which are going to be the playoff holes and how to play them.
Thanks very much, Rob. Our playoff holes here at the KP Club are the 1st, 2nd and 18th, and they are all par 4. Now the first is behind me. You can see the tee in the distance, and there's 2 trees that you've got to play through along the fairway down to the green. And here to talk us through it in a bit more detail is Ashley Pheasant, who's the head of golf here at the KP. Ashley, how do you play this first hole?
It's driver off the tee, straight in between the 2 trees, avoid the trees, in between the 2 bunkers, and then the trouble starts with the second shot. Whatever yardage you find you have, take 2 clubs less minimum. Bounce it short, it'll roll up, unless you hit a big drive with a short iron into the green where you'll be able to fire it straight at the flag and it'll stop birdie putt.
Make it sound very easy.
It is, can be.
Ashley, second hole in the playoff. Now you've told me that you think the second hole is the trickiest hole on the course, which might be a recipe for disaster at Trilby Tour playoff. Looking at how it plays, it feels like the natural inclination for our Trilby Tourians is going to be to drive it up to here to give them a good line over to the green, but that then brings in a problem of the water. So how's the best way to play it?
The second hole, very tough hole. It's a low stroke index, so the higher handicappers, if they get the shot, want to be playing it as a 3-shotter. 5 net 4 on this hole is not a bad score. It is one of the hardest holes on the course. Even a lower handicapper, a long tee shot down to just short of the water, you're still going to have a mid-iron into the green, and the danger doesn't stop there. You've got a green which rolls from front to back, bunker left, and a ditch just over the back of the green, so it is a really tough hole.
That green does look to be very, very sloped. How do you best aim for it and position on it?
It's a hard one because the green is on an upslope to start with, so you've really got to be precise with your distance. Or if you're coming in with a shorter iron, hopefully pitching it on the front of the green and it'll hold on and not roll off the back.
So Ashley, when they've survived the second playoff hole, we come up to the 18th. It looks like, apart from the fact that it's all uphill, a fairly straightforward par 4.
Definitely not. 420 yards, uphill, slight right to left, out of bounds up the left-hand side. The pressure of the 18th and the third playoff hole, knowing that they need to probably pull one out the hat, they're going to have to hit a good drive followed by a very long second shot with a well-guarded green with 2 bunkers, one either side, double tiered green, pin right at the back so it plays its full yardage, and a fantastic strong par 4 to finish with.
I mean, these bunkers are huge actually on this hole. Where do you want to be placing the ball on the green?
Second shot, anywhere on the top tier today with the flag at the back is a good shot.
Okay, well, it looks set to be a very interesting playoff with those holes. Ashley, thanks very much. Rob, back to you.
Thanks, Hannah. Yes, probably the toughest 3 playoff holes we've ever had in the Trilby Tour. Stroke index 7, 3 and 4. There will be strokes handed out when we get to the playoff. Another newbie. First time Trilby Tour for Carl Dixon. And that's going to hang on to the green. And that is very makeable. Superb. Last shot, hopefully, in anger for John Samuel. He's played well. Another one of the Hull Golf Club alumni. Yeah, that's the sort of shot you hit when you're a scratch player. Birdie putt to guarantee himself in the playoff. Dixon for the birdie 2 at 15. 27 points. Will he get to 30? Will he? No. But he did post 36, and that is in a playoff position. More work perhaps for Carl Dixon. John Samuel for the birdie, and a big total of 40 points. 40, I hear you say. Limped in with 39, and that was the best score in regulation play. Through to the playoff. So more drama at the KP Club. 3 players trying to squeeze into 2 spots to make the playoff. This is shootout time between Fagan, Dixon and Raybo. This was the best of them. Craig Fagan, well, he posted his ticket. Carl Dixon's the one that misses out, but he does make it through to the Trilby Tour World Championship final later in the season. So now we know our 4 for the William Hunt Trilby Tour Championship of Yorkshire. John Samuel, Ricky Ratcliffe, Craig Fagan and Peter Raybo make it through to the playoff. Let's hear Hunt's hunch.
It's been a great day. A lot of new guys here today. Quite a few old guys, because it's an old venue. We've been here before and enjoyed, and come back and enjoyed even more. The place has come on 10 years in 5. It's incredible. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? John Samuel, scratch handicapper. He's had the best round of today. We don't often see that win. Ricky Ratcliffe, 16 handicap. Made a real mess of the first hole, came back and came with a great score. But 16 handicap. Now we know under pressure these guys fold. Craig Fagan, a lot of experience, ex-professional sportsman, a lot of experience in front of the crowds, should be able to hold it together. 7 handicap, gets a few shots, gets 2 shots on this. And Peter Raybo, he's again, so we've got a few high handicappers in this. He gets a shot in each hole, so it's against John Samuel, isn't it? Because he's got no shots, and I don't think he'll win. I'm going to go with Craig Fagan.
The weight, the anvil, the mental angst that must be when you hear William Hunt call out your name as the champion. We'll find out who wins after the break.
The perfect gentleman's playground.
The tension, the drama, the atmosphere that is the first tee of the playoff to find out this year's champion of Yorkshire. Let's get underway.
Will we please welcome, rousing welcome for Mr. John Samuel.
John Samuel, age 41, Hull Golf Club, scratch. Been a fantastic day, really enjoyed it. Course in great condition, weather's been kind to us, and thankfully I played a bit of good golf as well amongst it. I actually putted really well actually, not usually the strongest part of my game, but actually knocked a few putts in today, which I guess if you're going to do a decent score you need to do.
So, the scratch man, 414 yards the first, he's going with the driver. It's a good looking swing, it's a little left though, and there's trouble down there. That's a long way wide of the mark. Across the cart path, Well, he'll find it. It's not lying too badly.
My name's Ricky Ratcliffe, 35, Woolley Park Golf Course, and playing off 16. Brilliant, really good day. Enjoyed it. Didn't think I'd make it in the playoff, but been good. My first time, so I'm only going off what people have told me, and it everything what they've said, like, been top day. It started off terrible at first tee, and then once nerves calmed down, I scrambled well until my nerves calmed down, and then after that I was just hitting ball well and hitting greens, so it just sort of steadied out and we're just nice steady round.
Ricky Ratcliffe, 2 twins, recently arrived, running on adrenaline. He was left the first time round and he's left in the playoff. What's over there? I don't know, he doesn't know.
And even more enthusiasm, please, for Mr. Craig Fagan.
Hi, my name's Craig Fagan, 35, club is Boys Hill Golf Club in Essex, handicap 7. Yeah, eventful. I think as I said at the start of the round, it was just to kind of get in the top 10, so obviously overly happy with that, and now to be in the playoff is something I didn't think I'd be involved in, if I'm honest. I've always wanted to play in it. I've been playing football, so it wasn't really the right thing to be missing training and coming and playing golf, but now I've finally got involved in it. I think I will 100% be at the next one. It's the buzz, it's the pressure. That playoff shot there is kind of as close as you get to a penalty in a sense, but like I say, it's the buzz of having to perform under pressure, people watching, and playing in front of strangers, which obviously I must enjoy doing. Yeah.
Look at Craig, look at the colour coordination. I mean, some people can pull it off, some people can't. He suits a Trilby. Look at this. A lot of nerves and excitement. Now that's off down the other side. He's missed that ditch, which is good news.
Hi, I'm Peter Raybo. I'm 67 years old. I play at Harrogate Golf Club and my handicap is 13. It's interesting meeting all these different people, and everyone's a mate, and that's important. You've got a guy, one of the guys I think got the lowest score of 15, but he was still nice. He was still chatting, and it was absolutely fantastic. Loved it. It's just a bit of a turnaround for me. The handicap's sort of been drifting up a little bit. It just tells me that I can still play a bit of golf, which is nice.
Lovely to hear Peter's thick Yorkshire accent. First tee for the Southerner. Oh, yes. Go get it. Go on, Peter. You good thing. Best of the day, that. Still trundling on past our cameraman. That's the 350 mark. Well, minor exaggeration. And they're off and running. Like the red arrows off that first tee. Left, right, but Peter right down the middle. Now, Ratcliffe's tee shot finished here. He's been very lucky with that, but maybe not with the next one. All sorts of trouble. So still Ricky to go with his third shot at the first. He's really struggling here. Oh, that's a shank. That is right out the pipe. They never have backspin on them, those ones. Oh, it's just a case of walk and find it, walk and find it. Yes, plenty of room in that backswing. But John Samuel, he's had to improvise. And that, if it doesn't stop, is in the hazard. Oh dear. Now it's dry in there because it's been a brutally dry summer. But that's not good news for the scratch man. Raybo's tee shot, well, we marvelled at the power and the precision. What about the second shot? Come on, find that target. He's doing the right thing. It's very firm, trying to bounce it in. All in all, it's all right. He can chip and putt that for his par. And he's got a stroke. Fagan from the other side. Going for the 90% air theory. Drop straight down. Had one defender to get it around and he couldn't manage it. Third for Fagan. This is important now. Nobody in fantastic shape yet. Time for a recovery. Trying to wheedle its way onto the edge of the green. Not quite. He has a shot at the second and the 18th, so this is a scratch score for him here. Desperately needs a chip and putt. So does Ricky Ratcliffe. How he's avoided all the ditches and everything else, I have no idea. That's the best shot he's played on this hole. He'll be borderline chipping, putting. Definitely chipping for Craig Fagan. Par chip. Steady. Steady. Always running away slightly. Quite a slopey green, but not a massive target. Bogey putt will ensue. Now Samuel in the ditch. Well, it's a massive break, isn't it? It's lying dry and it's fine. It's pretty straightforward, really. That one's still bounding through the green to the back edge. A cuff of rough between him and the ball when he gets his putter out. So he's played 3. Nobody taking his first hole apart, that's for sure. And then Peter Raybo chips it in for a birdie. What he knew what he was trying to do. It was nearly very, very good. 3 shots in 3 holes for Peter. That'll help. Ratcliffe for the 5. This would be an amazing 5. So double bogey, 6 net 5, +1. Felt like he played 15 shots there, Ricky Ratcliffe. Fagan for his bogey. No stroke. Yeah, it's very slow up there. His pace was good. So a double bogey stays as a 6 for Craig. He'll be behind the 8 ball with 2 holes to play. Samuel with his par attempt. Little bladed shot. It was clever, but a mistake. Bogey 5 after going into the dry ditch. This is all very good news for Peter Raybo. This is for a par net 3. If he gets a birdie, he is way ahead of the game. Okay, he will lead. Heading into the second, another tough par 4, 410 yards.
Not as predicted, never is. Seems to be this season. This is a really tough hole now. Really tough hole. And this will sort the man out from the boys, or the good golfers from the bad ones. I'm still going to go with Craig because he's pretty angry about that last hole. I think he's going to put it right on this hole. He's got a shot. I think he'll par this and he'll get it back. John Samuel struggled a little with a scratch handicap. Scratch player. Should have done better really than that. Ricky Ratcliffe showed that he's a 16 handicapper with the way he played. And Peter, well, he snuck in from nowhere. Level par. I'm still going with Craig.
I mean, people talk about a hunch as if it's a feeling that you get right. Hunt's hunch must be absolutely not a hunch at all. He's struggling to find a winner this season, William Hunt.
Next up, Mr. John Samuel.
That's a beauty. Into the right position. It's a tricky hole. You can make a number here at the second. Dog leg, water down there as well. And the crowd love this.
Next up, Mr. Ricky Ratcliffe.
That's fine as well. Ricky, amazingly just 1 over. Down the left and trying to cut it back. Is it coming? A late cut?
And finally, Mr. Craig Fagan.
Craig going with an iron. It's all about position. That I don't think was his best strike, but it's in play. Peter Raybo, look, he's leading. He looks like he's got the weight of the chance of being the champion of Yorkshire on his shoulders. This is where Fagan's tee shot finished. So now he's got to put this into position. He's not going to go for the green from there. He's done very well. He's done really well. Off a missed tee shot with a stroke this time, Craig. Raybo also with a stroke. He's got wood out. He's being aggressive. Well, that's a marvellous shot. There for 1.
Oh, that's a relief.
There's all sorts of mistakes you can make here with water to carry, and that's a relieved-looking man. The leader, Ratcliffe, playing catch-up. His second. Oh, take that. Bit of Tiger recoil on that one. Up you come. Come on. What, he's back in the game. From nowhere. Hit the 5 worst shots you've ever seen at the first and had a 6 net 5. And he's back. Scratch golfer John Samuel. Couldn't have hit that any further down there and been okay. Anywhere on the green will do nicely. Stay there. Yeah, these greens at the KP Club, they tend to repel. They don't gather. Chipping to be done. Fagan's third. Nice connection. Ball, turf in the right order. And that's an outside chance for a par. A par net 3. Now, when you're leading, there's only 3 holes in the playoff. You're going to be a champion of a county. Chips like this are so important. The silky smooth chipping action of Peter Raybo did not show up on this occasion. That is not on the putting surface. Ratcliffe. Can he pull something out the fire? Putting from the fringe. Just 2 putt will be excellent. Round it comes, rolling down the hill. Come on. Go on. Oh, it's better than that. The worst player you've ever seen in the world in the first playoff hole. Now he's Ricky Fowler, not Ricky Ratcliffe. 1 under, net eagle, take that. Can Raybo respond? There's no doubt there are some gremlins in the chipping action. And that's a D green. He was in such good shape after 2 good shots. Now he's played 4. Going the wrong way. Samuel chasing. He's 1 over. The leader's 1 under. He's chipping. Little back foot stab. Oh, and that's gone in. That was going off the green. But somehow he's turned that into a birdie. John Samuel back to level. Well, I bet Raybo, who's leading up to hole number 1, can't believe what he's seeing. He can't believe what he's doing. Leading, looking smooth as you like. It's become very ragged in about 15 minutes. Fagan's par attempt with a stroke. Go on. Just had to hit it. Stays +2. But there's only 1 hole left. It is the up and over the top 18th. And Raybo has successfully played his way out of this. And that's a disaster. Goes from leading to way back with 1 hole to play.
After that, what chance have I got? You know, Ricky Ratcliffe out of nowhere gone holes, probably the shot of the day, and it was in from the minute left the blade of his, the face of his club. I thought he had no chance, and he's still got a hole to go yet against some good players. Craig Fagan he's letting it slip away, but it's still open. There's 3 shots in it. We've seen a 3-shot swing, and I'm grasping on to my prediction here because I've got nothing. I predict that someone will win. 3 guys will not win today.
Speechless. Hunt's lack of hunch finally splintered on the fence. This is the leader, Ratcliffe. Well, it's left, but it's trundling down the rough line. Not too bad.
Next on the tee, John Samuel.
An amazing chip in at the last gets him back to level. Now maybe he's got the advantage playing tough par 4s. Smash this one. Yeah, that's a beauty.
Peter Raybo.
Peter Raybo. At 6s and 7s after his 2nd playoff hole, and that continues here. It's all right.
And finally, once again, Craig Fagan.
Craig Fagan with the shot needs a birdie. A birdie net eagle. It's as simple as that. He's hit the low squeeze fade. Will it just keep it on the fairway? Not quite. No danger though. Raybo first to go, first to have a crack at this green. He's got that little gentleman's persuader. He should chip with that. And that's bounding down towards the target. It's well struck. Getting a buggy ride. Fagan 2nd. Good turn through the ball, but this is just cutting slightly on him. And that's bunkered. The next one has to go in. Can happen after what we saw at the previous hole. It's all up for grabs. Ricky Ratcliffe, who's turned this around dramatically after his 1st hole and his 2nd hole of brilliance. That's going to be a penalty. Twigs and leaves, and can't do that. Oh, this is most unfortunate. Very harsh. Does it really change his shot? No, it doesn't. If he'd have carried on and done that the first time, he'd have been fine. Heartbreak for Ricky. Gutted. So everybody calm down again. Samuel, the best tee shot, 2nd. Be the right club is the call. Oh, and it is. It's an excellent shot. He's going to profit from the misfortune of Ratcliffe, it would seem. Raybo. This just has to go in. It's a canny chip and run, I have to say. That's remarkable it's anywhere near the putting green. And he knows it. Taking it all in the right spirit. Ratcliffe, hard done by. For a 5-net 4. Oh, he's played that very well. Still got a chance. Now, can he knock that in? And post-level par. That might take it into extra time. Fagan. Bunker shot. Knock it in. Splash. It was a shank. It's a splash shank. Hard luck, Craig. Doesn't matter. Like everybody, we say it every week. It makes it to a playoff. You play some superb stuff. 4-net 3 if this goes in. Yeah, that's a nice recovery. Very well done. No, you get the taste for the Trilby too, you see. You make the playoff the first time, you want to be coming back for more. Samuel for the birdie. This takes care of business. This would finish it. Oh, and that's not stone dead. Dry mouth, I fancy. Hard to swallow. Raybo, he had his chances. He let it go at the second playoff hole. 4-net 3 at the last. Go on. 5-net 4, so he will post 2 over par. That won't be good enough. Fagan can't do anything at +2. This is the bogey putt. Very fine effort. And it won't be him. So we're down to 2. Ricky Ratcliffe for a remarkable 6-net 5. And level par. And that's made life very comfortable for John Samuel. So he's 1 over par and has to wait. If Samuel knocks this 3-footer in, he will be the champion of Yorkshire. So it comes down to this: the fame, the notoriety, the bragging rights to be a Trilby Tour champion. It's 3 feet or bust. It's not bust. He's holed the putt. He is the William Hunt Trilby Tour champion of Yorkshire for 2018. What a day for John Samuel. He did it off level par, playing off scratch. What a fantastic tournament we've had at the KP Club.
Just one more regional championship of the 2018 season left, and it's next week in Oxfordshire. After that, we take a day out at the Trilby Tours Pairs competition before everybody meets up in glorious Hull for the World Championship final. Now, let's have a quick word with the new champion of Yorkshire, John Samuel.
Feels absolutely fantastic. What a fantastic day out. Weather's been perfect, course has been brilliant. Everybody around the place has been fantastic. We've had a great, great day. Really looking forward to that World Final now at our club.
Shot of the day goes to Dave Hill for this pinpoint approach to the 12th, which was so close to going in, it even had our cameraman convinced. Oof. But now it's time to catch up with the worst play of the day in Rogues Gallery, starting with this unintentionally low drive from Tony Hodgson on 12, which sees his ball decide to finish with a flourish worthy of an Olympic gymnast. A lovely piece of nonsense here from Trilby first-timer David Bergen. Ah, Dave, welcome to the Trilby. Richard Reed rejects a gentle escape from this bunker on the 15th, instead setting a high and mighty course for the outer limits. A longish, rubbish tee shot on the 6th now by Paul Broadbent. Simple but effective route to the gallery. And followed by one on 9 from Jonathan O'Malley, which is much, much shorter, but still undoubtedly rubbish. Determined to make a good impression with his finish on the 18th is Andrew Cherry. Sadly, Andrew's bunker shot ends up somewhere over there. Then his next attempt to reach the green takes him back to the bunker where it all started. We're very impressed with the symmetry, Andy. We now present a new series entitled A Walk Through the Wolds with Jamie Jones, wherein our eponymous hero spends his entire day soaking up the delights of one particular little hill near the 14th. So happy is Jamie in his endeavours that we were worried he might still be playing this hole in a fortnight's time. That's it, Jamie. Just keep going, and when you're done, come and find us in the bar. We'll be the ones laughing. Time now for Who'd Be a Cameraman, and here's a very accurate but ultimately underpowered attempt to hit Ant by Richard Butler on the 7th. Oh, fades very badly. And Richard Johnson on 9 doesn't quite manage to hit Christian, but does get his buggy, so half a point for effort. Next, time for Who'd Be a Caddy, as this erratic drive in the 8th from Adrian Deakin almost gives one of the boiler suit boys a bump on the bonds. Finally, on the 9th, it's time for Who'd Be a Chalet, when Neil Major's wild tee shot hits. Well, we think it may have been a wall or perhaps the hot tub. We'll continue to investigate while you hear from William.
I mean, John saw the open door, went straight through it. Ricky, great attitude. When he found out he'd got a 2-stroke penalty, he just said, a brick's a brick. Them's is the rules, he said. So, fantastic sportsmanship. We've seen people in rule decisions get upset, but I think that mirrors the day. Fantastic atmosphere, great people, great sportsmanship. Great venue, great people. What more can you say?
Next week, it's the final regional championship of the year at the Springs Club in Oxfordshire. In the meantime, if you'd like to be a future host of the Trilby Tour, please contact us via the website at www.trilbytour.com. We'll see you next week.
William Hunt Savile sponsors the Trilby Tour. The perfect gentleman's playground.